All right, welcome back to the show, guys. So today we are talking pinstripes. We're in New York, and this episode is being powered by our friends at All American Ford in Old Bridge, New Jersey. The EV leaders in the tri-state area. I was just in Jersey, and I got to check out the new Ford F-150 all-electric Lightning. Phew, lives up to its name. It was incredible. The Bronx Bombers, a lot of drama going on right now in the Bronx. Where's Aaron Judge going to end up? I'm going to bring Damian on the show to talk about it. Now, last time Damian came on the show, if you follow the show, there was a clip where I asked him, I said, is Judge going to break the record? Is he the true home run champion? Damian proceeds to go to war, absolute war with Babe Ruth, a war that I don't know who would want to take on, but he did it. And it's pretty hilarious. Check it out. But let's see what Damian from Jersey thinks about the Judge. All right, so we got a lot going on in New York right now. We got to talk the Yanks. Oh, you got a dog over there?
Yeah, fucking animal.
Oh, my God.
It's a monster, my dog.
What kind of dog you got?
Creepy English Golden Retriever.
Oh, my God. Listen to that thing. Well, so where do we think the Judge is going to end up? San Francisco or the Bronx?
He's end up in the Bronx.
No questions asked?
No questions. They're going to give it probably whatever he wants. More money, which I think is ridiculous. But
Did you see the offer he got? 8 years, $300 million offered to the Judge.
yeah, it doesn't matter. It could be $500 million. Doesn't matter. It brings in. I mean, the Yankees are. They bring in a crazy amount of money, and he puts people in the seats. So from a business standpoint, it makes sense. I mean, from a personal standpoint, I don't think he's that good enough to give him that kind of money. Listen, we cheer for uniforms. You know that. It doesn't really matter what the players really playing.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, you like to watch him because he looks like Herman Munster from the Munsters. So right from then there, it's like kind of like it's freaky in that sense. And he wears number 99. He made that cool. But besides that, I mean,
Besides that, besides that? You're talking about a guy, if he stays, he could reside in Monument Park one day.
yeah, well, that shit don't matter anymore.
You ready to just let that go?
Listen, I'm about being loyal and staying with one, But it's a business, I mean, listen, I mean, it'd be cool to see him at Kennelsit Park hitting bombs in the opposite field, into the
Right into the
bay.
water. Absolutely. Now, a lot of Yankee fans saying, you know what? You went and you started a beef with Babe Ruth, and now you just went and shrugged off Monument Park. It's like, wow, you're part of the fall of the empire.
Listen, I love the Yankees, and I'm a diehard Yankee fan. But it gets to a point where you're like, how much are you gonna give a guy? Because it's one guy, and you know how it is.
Yeah.
I mean, I think Judge is an honorable guy. I think he's a good person, deep down. But watch, he'll sign a contract and he'll hit 20 home runs and be on the injury reserve for 45 days.
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, it's not like it's like how many times you can do the same thing and do the same thing. I mean, meaning that you're gonna give a guy a contract in 8 years, 9 years, and then he's good for 2 or 3. Now, granted, again, from a business standpoint, it makes 100% because people like him and he puts people in the seats.
Right.
And he's liked by New York. But from a baseball standpoint, I don't know.
It's hard, and sometimes you see people throw all the money at one guy, and then you got a shit team around it.
Yeah, you see how it comes down to it. It doesn't matter. Listen, I remember, Justin Verlander, 2007, 2006, whatever. The Yankees played Detroit, and he mowed through the lineup. 2005, whatever it was. Right. He mowed through that lineup. It was the best lineup in baseball. Like it was nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And again, the Yankees lost again this year. 4-0. His pitching beats hitting.
Those Astros got a good team, man. And right now, the Astros
I don't even know they have a great team. It's just pitching. They have great pitchers. It comes down to pitching.
Yeah.
That's what baseball is, pitching. It's about disrupting the timing of the person's hitting. People say, "Oh, yeah, why can't they do something?" Well, you get up there and try to hit a 78-mile, slider, than a 98-mile-an-hour fastball. It's impossible unless you're guessing. I mean, they all guess. Unless you don't guess right, you have no chance of defending against both.
Now,
it's virtually impossible.
The other big hot topic for Yankee fans, Brian Cashman, going on year 20-something.
Yeah, he's got to go.
It's time?
Yeah, he's got to go. I mean, enough. I mean, that's what's the problem with House. House Steinbrenner doesn't really want to own the Yankees.
Right.
That's the problem. He has no passion for it. They're horse guys. They're horse people. They want to go down to Florida, Wellington, and ride their horses.
So you think Hal is focused on the horses, could care less about the Yankees?
I mean, listen, it's worth $5 billion. I mean, I'm sure he
Right.
cares about it, but it's not like
Winning
he's not like
there is going to pull at his
yeah, it's not like his
heartstrings.
father. You know what I mean? It's not like gung ho about it. No. He runs like he runs. Listen, he's a steady hand, but it's just there's no passion there. You can
Totally
see it.
agree. Totally agree.
And don't get me wrong, it's his. He can do whatever the hell he wants. He's, what do they own? I think the Steinbrenners own like 35% of the team, 45% of the team, but they have the majority. What was that one quote? The most limited, the most limited partnership is to be a partner with George Steinbrenner. He's have no say.
Right.
You know.
Right.
Remember, he bought the team for $10 million and put down like I don't know $600,000 of own money
That's
in
incredible.
1973.
That's
What?
incredible to pull a deal like that off when you think the Broncos
Oh
just
yeah,
sold for like what,
but
$4 billion?
but remember when he bought it, CBS owned the team and they were terrible. It was 1973. The Yankees hadn't won in like 8, 9 years. I mean, nobody wanted to even look at them. So 10 million was 10 million in 1973.
All right, what sport right now would be the smartest one to buy a team in that's still affordable? The WNBA or MLS soccer?
I really probably couldn't give you a real. I mean, listen, they're all good, but obviously the environment's changing right now with the interest rates and going probably into recessionary times. But if you look at the historical team of all teams, over the last 30 years, they pretty much just go up, up, and up.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's your update from the Pinstripes. This episode is being brought to you by our friends at All American Ford, Old Bridge, New Jersey. Have you ever driven an electric Ford yet?
No, but Steve Selman owes me a fucking drink. A cheap bastard.
Cheers to the boys at All American Ford.